Kearny County virtual field trip. Lakin is located in the southwest corner of Kansas.
Where the deer and the antelope play.
There is so much history around our small little town in Kearny County.
And the skies are not cloudy all day. How often at night when the heavens are bright with the
Lakin was named after David Long Lakin, who worked with the railroad.
Have I stood there amazed?
Lakin was founded by a man named John O'Laughlin. When he spoke with an Indian about where he wanted to put his town, the Indian made fun of him because he was building it down near the river valley instead of up on the hill where it would never flood. Irrigation ditches were eventually built to bring water from the Arkansas River into the man-made lake, Lake McKinney. Lake McKinney was hand-dug and was originally built for irrigation, but soon they were able to drive boats on it and fish for fun, until it closed in 1975. The irrigation ditch brings water to the farms and farming starts to boom in Kearny County. In this picture, you can see how difficult it was to build a lake. Lake McKinney was built to then diverge the water from the Arkansas River and store it until the farmers needed it for their crops. For the longest time, we had vine crops in this area, like squash, but eventually we became sugar beet farmers. Just west of Lakin, there is a landmark called Indian Mound. The Native Americans used this mound or hill to look and track travelers and animals. The mound was tall enough that the Indians could see people coming and they would attack them. The mound used to be much taller and much bigger, but through the years it has gotten smaller from people digging at it, thinking it was an Indian burial ground. The Kiowa Indians used it as a place to hold ceremonies. The Santa Fe Trail came right through present-day Lakin. 4 miles east of town on Highway 50, you will notice a historical landmark. You can see ruts in the hills from where the wagons would travel across the Santa Fe Trail. Travelers on the Santa Fe Trail would travel 4 wagons side by side. These ruts look like small little mounds in the side of the hill. You can see them better when there is snow on the ground. Just west of Lakin, there is a ghost town called Heartland. Their flickering campfires burn. Home on the range. Heartland at one time had lots more people living in it than Lakin. It used to be a beautiful, booming town with lots of peoples and buildings and businesses, and now nothing exists except for their cemetery. What once was a great town to live in is now full of pasture grass and cattle.